Hey, Pete, can you hear me okay? Oh, cool. I'm just looking at this, mate. I'm just having a bit of a squiz at what it's all about. Hey, Tony, how are you, buddy? Haven't seen you for a while, mate. Actually, I haven't been over to your channel for a while either. I've got to start doing that again. Oh, it's just too busy going through everyone's YouTube channels, man. I'll tell you, gets a little bit of a can sit you down there for a couple of hours waiting for it, trying to go through everyone. You know, it's gets a bit hard sometimes. It's a Logitech 922, I think it is. Yeah. Share a link. Ah. Hey, Pete. Send us your email address, mate, and then delete it or whatever you want to do. I want to see if I can invite you in, just to see if I can do it. How you been going there, Tony? Yeah, it's right too. I mean, when I put a video up and I answer everyone's comments, etc., I then go to their channel and check a video out, and that can take hours for me to do that sometimes. But yeah, it is hard, mate, and it's hard to answer everybody and watch everyone's videos. I can fully understand that, mate. Oh, righto, Pete. No worries. I'll put you in my address book. Let's have a look. There's my Gmail. Here we go. Peter Carroll. Recipients. Ha! Look at that. Awesome. Oh, that's unreal. Oops. P. Carroll. Spam recipients, blah, 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 manage labels, create a label. Oh, shout out the lottery. Oh, thanks, Tony. No worries. Yeah, thanks very much for that, mate. I'll good on you, man. Yeah, I know. It's just a bit of a test to see what I might do some lives. I'm not too sure. Just in case I start running out of places to fly. I didn't have much luck yesterday. I was all sorts of stuff up here, so I didn't get any of the footage that I really wanted to get. But anyway, hopefully I'll have a video tomorrow. But thanks very much for sharing the live stream, mate. Really appreciate that. Yeah, may as well, eh? Whoever pops in, I guess. I'm just looking at this StreamYard. It doesn't look too bad. It's got a few things in here, like popping that up on the bottom of the screen. Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony. There you go. That's pretty cool. No email yet, Peter. Right, should be. Oops. Okay, I missed the 2, mate. I missed the 2. Let's have a go at that. Paste. Okay. Now that should be there. Yeah, it is important. Otherwise, you won't get the email, will you? That's kind of the whole idea of it, I guess. What camera do you use, Tony, for your lives, mate? Bam, bam. Oh yeah, I was just checking the stop cam thing. Oh. That's all there. Got that there. Peter. Hello.
Hello. There you are. How you going?
How are you, Pete?
Yeah, good, thanks. Good.
Yeah, good stuff, mate. Yeah, I just picked this camera up today for $70 off Gumtree. So I thought, because they're like, a couple $100, I think, normally, aren't they?
Hang on, I'll just turn the volume down on my.
$70 off Gumtree. So might be my voice, mate. It's a little bit out there sometimes.
Yeah, no, it was me. I had the speakers turned on. I had the volume turned on YouTube. Yeah, so that's gone now. Yeah.
We have got a Tello pilot in the house here.
You certainly have.
We've got 2 of you. He's down in Melbourne. A lot of
I've got it here too.
A lot of keto diet and stuff like that, which is really good. She's got some really good recipes that I just I had a look at the other day, and that was. I remember the cocoa too. My mum making those things. Oh, you're not friends with Peter Carroll? Look, you've got to be friends. You've got to be Tello friends.
Oh, there we go.
Ron Lockwood, how are you, buddy? I didn't really expect anyone to pop in, to be honest. I'm just checking this camera out and seeing what it would pop in.
This StreamYards works really well. I've been
It,
messing around with it a bit too, but no, it's good.
it does, mate. It does. It's it doesn't seem too bad. Although I can, it looks like I can stream it only in 720 at the maximum.
Yeah, that's
Um,
at the moment. Yeah,
yeah,
there is.
but that's all right. I don't need to be high def. You can see what I'm.
Oh, yeah.
To get my,
They are looking at introducing 1080p, but that will probably only be for the paid versions. I think for the free one they'll stick with 720.
yeah. It's not really needed, you know. I mean, a lot of people use these for gaming. These cameras.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a Logitech 922. I think it's C922, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, C922. And as I said, I just picked it up for $70 off of Gumtree, which is a pretty good deal. Yeah, because they are about a couple of hundred, aren't they?
I got mine from they had them on special at the local Good Guys store. I got mine for $99, brand new, a while back. Nice. Yeah. So yeah, you can pick them up fairly cheap if you look around.
Yeah. Nelly, I was actually wondering how to pronounce that. It's her name. So I'm looking at the chat there, mate. Okay. Yeah, okay. Nelly, okay. That's a little bit embarrassing, but it's not really, because, you know, words, you don't know how to pronounce some words sometimes. So now I know, because when and I will be going down to Melbourne in the not too distant future, right. And I'll see if Nelly, where are we?
It's got quite a good audience at the moment.
Yeah, bloody hell. I'll see if Nelly wants to catch up, and I'll give her a crack at my Spark. Get her up in the air with some controllers. Actually, Nelly, if you want to have a chat to Peter at any time, he's actually the fella I gave you the info for the controller, which he got for his Tello. And I don't think you've got one. Yeah, where is Peter? Where are you from, Peter?
Melbourne.
Melbourne. Well, there you go. You're just down the road. Yeah. You're in the same. Rick's on too.
Yeah, just spotted him there.
Holy moly, Rick, how are you, buddy? How's your mouth, mate? Have you got over your Vegemite fix yet, mate? Wasn't that? Oh, which suburb is she saying, Peter?
I'm up in Hurstbridge, which is up in the sort of outer northeast of Melbourne.
Northeast of Melbourne, right?
30k northeast of the central business district.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Rick. Hey, I'll tell you what. So I take it that Rick saw it, and Peter too. I ended up seeing the live of Daddy of 13 doing his whole family with the Vegemite, mate. I'll tell you what, that baby, that was a classic. You know, had another crack at it too, so that was a good thing.
Yeah. It wasn't overly popular with the kids, from what I saw.
No, it wasn't. It was the whole idea of sending it over there, so yeah, I knew it wouldn't be popular.
That's right. Yeah. That's the idea, I think.
Unreal. Oh, Nellie's in Hawthorne, mate.
Oh, okay.
You got a tube, Rick? Are you kidding me? That's awesome, mate. Well done. Well done. Hey, Ron, did you end up getting a tube too, mate? Apparently you can get them off of Amazon. I think Rick got his from. So you can get a tube of Vegemite too, mate, because I know it'd be your favourite condiment by now anyway. Yeah, Ron, I did. I ended up seeing. I couldn't catch the live last week, but I did see it. It was hilarious, mate. I tell you what, it was awesome that there was so many of them, you know, and that they're all having a go at it. And Michael Philly asked me in the chat there. He goes, "Did they beat me? Because if they've beaten me, he's gonna have another crack at it."
Oh, no.
He'll go the whole tube. He'll go the whole tube. Peter, Ron. Oh, Ron's in the States, Nelly. I'm not sure what state he's in.
Yeah. I think he's over sort of South Dakota or one of those, over that neck of the woods, I think.
Did he? I think we were talking about that too.
Yeah, yeah. He sort of travels around a bit over there, that part of the world. Yeah.
Well, he does too, flying helicopters and all.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a terrible job you got, Ron.
With his hunting parties and all that sort of stuff as well too. He does. So.
That's right.
South Dakota. Yeah.
Here we go. So are you using the 922 now, Pete?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It seems to work okay.
Yeah. Hey, Rick. Rick's put in there that he sent the kids some suckers for doing it. So I'm taking there might be like Chupa Chups or something, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I don't know if you've seen, Nelly, but we've been doing a thing lately with Rodney Bell show on the Saturday night, and I sent him a tube of Vegemite and for him to have a crack at, and he did it, and then somewhere along the line come up with the idea of sending it around the States, and whoever wanted. So this tube has been traveling all around the world, along with another one that actually Rick bought because they would have been running out by now. So this tube has been going all over the place, and everyone's been having a crack at it. And I'll tell you what, it's been the funniest thing. I don't know where it's going now. Where's the next one?
I'm not too sure. Not too sure where it was going. They're trying to get Jim Boyd to test it, but I think he's still resisting.
He is resisting, even though we had a unanimous vote in the chat a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. You know, and there's no denying that. I've still got the count here, 3 million to none. So
I think he will be forced into it, I think, in the long run.
I think his hand will be tilted towards that. Yes. So yeah, Rick doesn't know. Rick doesn't know where it's going either. Oh, Ron's near Mount Rushmore. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know where it's going next. I thought there would have been no one's worked that out.
They may have mentioned. I've probably forgotten. I'd say.
While it was over that way, you could have sent it to what's his face over there with his Bebop in Ireland.
You could be right, actually. I think they were going to send it to. I think it might have been Thomas O'Sullivan. I think they were talking about, or Thomas. Yeah,
yes.
I think. Yeah, you could be right, actually.
Yes. Okay. Well, that's not the bloke I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, no, because he's just got a Mavic, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thomas O'Sullivan. Okay. Well, that'll be good. That's over that neck of the woods. We haven't got anyone in Germany or France, have we? Get into that. Oh, do you know what? Lately too, I've got a lot of Greek people joining up to me, and I tell you what, mate, they have got some stunning stuff coming out of there.
Some great sort of stuff over there.
Yeah, and Spain too. Spain. It's an absolute Rod Piker. It's going to Rod Piker. Is that right, Rick?
Oh, okay. Well, no, unless that was the guy you were thinking of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, we have someone else in the house here. Chublita. Hey, how are you going?
So are you just using the microphone in the camera at the moment, or?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that sounds good. Because I'm using a different microphone. I'm not using the Logitech one. The microphone in the Logitech.
Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking of getting a USB, a Rode USB mic, and you get them for about $100 secondhand. Oh, holy moly! John Joyce is in the tower. Here we go. Look at that. How are you, Don? You know Don, Peter?
I've heard his name mentioned a bit. I'm not too sure if I'm subscribed to him. I'll have to have a look.
Yeah, a lot of the criminal shows will have his name pop up quite frequently over here in Canada. And you might, and you might recognise his face for some of those posters. But failing that, when he is hiding from the law, he's got a drone channel over there. You might want to check that out, mate. He's got a lot of stuff there, a lot of stuff pertaining to his Fly app over there, which I wish we had here, to be quite honest. But it's a great channel, mate. He's got some really good stuff there. Like last winter, they had a 4-wheel drive go through the ice, and he did chucked his drone up, and he filmed the whole recovery of pulling this thing out and how they did it. It was really interesting. Only when I wear stripes. Yes. Hey, Don, did you see my comment on your photo? The one that said you look like Picard or whatever his name is there, and I told you had to fly from now on a Mavic Enterprise, which sort of makes sense. Yeah.
No, I hadn't subscribed to Don's channel, but I just have now. Just had a look. Yeah. So I'll check out some of the stuff there.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. Some of his earlier stuff too. He lives out near Beaver Lake, I think it is, isn't it, Don? It's in Ontario, I think. Yeah, Ontario. Okay. He's got some really nice footage of the area, by drone. Right. Really nice. Yeah, really good.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, mate. Oh, Andy.
Hello, Andy.
Reached the boys back on town. How you going, mate? I'm back home. I was going to be up the coast today, but it was a bloody waste of time yesterday. I've got a little bit of footage. I'm trying my hardest to put a video together with what I got. I'll tell you, look, it's just really disappointing. But anyway, he was down Victor Harbour this morning flying. He's just picked himself up a Mavic Pro as well.
Okay. Yeah, he does. It does great videos of down around South Australia there.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff, yeah.
Yeah, he's got the he was flying the Phantom 3. And only recently, over the last probably month or so, I guess, he's got his Mavic Pro out, and he's starting to do a lot of stuff there with the Pro. I saw his last bit of footage. His last video was of the Pro. It looked pretty nice. So
yeah. Always check out his videos.
Yeah. I got Don there. He's going to check your channel out.
Okay.
Yeah, and he got a Mavic Rip. Yep. He sure did, mate. He sure did. As I said, about a month ago. And he's finding it okay. He seems to like it. Sounds great. Oh, thanks, Ron. Thanks, mate. Thanks very much, mate. Yeah. No, there's been some lovely spots. Sorry, I'm a bit late with that chat there. There's been some lovely spots I've been to lately, and a lot of surprising places that I really didn't. As the last one there with the dam. I got there and I almost didn't put my drone up because I just looked at the area and went, oh God, and I chucked it in the air. But I wanted to get the sunrise there and the reflected sunrise too, because that was actually the first scene of that. That sun was behind me; it hadn't actually risen yet, so I had all this pink and purple. It was beautiful, man, and reflecting off the water. Yeah, it's
amazing how different things can look once you get the drone up in the air. From the way they look at ground level.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's the damn one, because as I said, I think I said in the comment I put there, we've had a lot of all those inlets and little islands and things around the place there. It was very interesting as far as dams go. Yeah.
Exactly right, mate. Yeah, it was quite surprising. As soon as I chucked it up, it was very interesting to see what was there. And because there was no wind too, the water was like glass, it was very mirrored. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Oz Beach, Melbourne. Andy does fine work. Yes, he does. Yes, he does indeed. 4 weeks ago. A bit scared to use it over the water, but getting there. Oh, you did all right in that last one, mate. You were right over the water there. I tell you what, you did good there, mate. Don't put it too close to the water, though, because I had my Mavic again down in a creek. I had GPS and everything on it this time. It was very open, but it's up and down all over the bloody place. So I landed it, got rid of that, and I chucked the spark in, and the spark is just so steady, absolutely steady. Once I get it, and once I get it where I want it, it'll have a little bit of a stuff around to start with. To go, oh, what's happening? And then it realizes, that Daddy's flying, and and everything will be okay. It calms down, and I can go inches off the water, and this thing will not move up or down. Don't worry, I'll keep my eye on it like a freaking hawk, but it won't move. Hey, and it's amazing.
You'll see old Drone Bum fished another one of his drones out of the water the other day.
Oh, you're kidding! He lost his spark like that.
Yeah, there was another one who's flying, looked like around around the edge of a creek or a lake or something, and ended up hitting some obstruction there, and then had to fish it out of the water with a fishing line.
Oh, you're joking!
You got it going again. Apparently, you got it working again with a bit of work. Yeah.
Oh, geez, I tell you.
Yeah, there's a video about it on there somewhere, so
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say it's funny, but no, it isn't really.
He's a funny bugger.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, funny bloke.
What do we got here? Most of the footage over water, and you can get multiple sunrises with a drone. Well, apparently you can, because they have all these sunrise videos over in the States. Where Rick will go up and then over the other side of the country you've got Michael there at Philly, and there's a few others which do it as well, and they just switch between the two, bing bing bing, and they watch the same stuff come up for the next hour. That's unreal. Yeah, birds are, mate. I'll tell you what, I've been having some real problems with birds lately too, and I have to be really careful. Like yesterday, I was out at the Glasshouse Mountains. I got a little bit of footage there. Now, once you punch it up past the trees, there's a lot of eagles and all that sort of biz out there, and you got to be, when I get up there, I do 360, have a look around, see if I can see anything, because I'm in the middle of the bush, and it's so easy for a bird of prey to go, oh, look at that. I can either eat it or it's trying to attack me, so I'm gonna do both, and they'll have a crack at you, and once they hit that prop, you're gone, man.
Yeah, that's right there. Yep.
Only camera replaced.
Oh, that would be for Drone Bums on, I think. Yeah.
Yes, hit the like button, Andy. Go on.
Of course you do. Yeah.
Only if you like it, though, mate.
That I haven't hit the like button yet, but I will. Here we go. Yeah,
come on, Pete. You're a professional. I'll expect more from you, mate.
Oh, sorry about that. Getting old now. I forget all these things.
Mitchell, how are you, buddy? Aren't you at work today?
Ron's heading off to bed. Good night, Ron.
Ron, good on you, mate. Hey, thanks for popping in, mate. 24-hour shift tomorrow. Have a great night, Peter Cameron. Yeah, good on you, mate. You take care of yourself, eh? And we'll see you next time. Mitchell's just down the road from me, actually. He, I forced him to become a subscriber of mine. Now, and obviously I forced him to push the notification bell too. I had him in a headlock. He almost went to sleep, and then he said, I'll do it. Yeah.
That's the sort of tactics I have to use to get people to subscribe to mine, I think, because my videos are of sort of questionable quality and professionalism, but I find them.
Oh, Don's off to bed, mate. He does need some beauty sleep too, so check his channel out and check out how much beauty sleep he actually needs. Don, hey, thanks for popping in, mate. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you on your next vid and on my vid, I guess, and you have yourself a good night, mate. Catch you later.
Good night, Don.
Yeah, 4 subs are the best. They are, mate. They are. They're usually the most. You know, you've got to pick your people you do it with, though.
Yeah.
They are, mate. Oh, gotta love it.
Yeah, I remember at family Christmas lunch we had last Christmas. I sort of talked my nephew into subbing to my channel. I think he was number 17 or something at the time, and
yeah,
now reached the giddy heights of about 120 or so, I think.
Yeah, mate. I don't know what you can do with all that fame, mate, and all that money. I mean,
it's hard to handle. Yeah.
It is the accolades. Well, can you walk down the street still?
Oh, yeah, sort of. Yeah. Just put the hat and a pair of sunglasses. Yeah, and get away with it.
Yeah. This is a fake beard. When I go out, I take it off.
Okay.
Yeah. Did I take any footage? Yes, I did, mate. Yes, I did. Although when I release my video tomorrow, there's a bit of a story to that too. I won't spoil it now, but I didn't get much footage there. Put it that way. And I blame the Clear Skies app for that. But anyway,
okay.
Because I looked at Clear Skies and the skies were clear. And then after a few things, I checked my Can I Fly There app, and that was a totally different story.
Is that app still going? I thought they killed that Can I Fly There one.
Let me tell you something, mate. It's more up to date than the Clear Skies app.
What's one?
Clear Skies app has got nothing on it, mate.
What's one I got?
You got Clear Skies.
I've got Open Sky. Is that the one?
Open Sky Clip. Well, whatever's the new one. What's the new one?
Yeah, that's a new one, I think. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Open Sky is the one that I was sort of steered to after that other one closed down.
Yeah, well, it still works. Don't get me wrong. It still works.
Okay.
Oh, Mitch has finished work. Oh, right. That didn't take long, mate. You got the rest of you. Are you working tomorrow as well? I didn't think you had this many fans. Put it this way, Mitchell. I tell you, I had to actually personally invite most of these because if I'd put a live stream out, there would have been thousands and thousands upon thousands of people joining this stream, and I don't think my internet could cope. So I had to really limit how many people could watch this. So yeah. No, that's all right, man. Well, this is good. Well, it's working fine, so that's a good thing.
That's a good program.
Yeah, I only looked at it. What's the app? I only looked at it because Rick sent me the. Look at that! Andy's on the big screen. Woo! Hey, you're a camera, Andy. I'll invite you in as well, mate. Blame Telstra. Yeah. Yeah. What's Rick got down here? Still waiting of my change. Still waiting of my change. I must have missed something. Yeah, Andy, if you've got your camera, mate. Oh, you changed for what, mate? Did I miss something? I don't know. Bloody hell.
Was there something about Rick recommending the app to you or something, or sending something about the app? You mentioned something about that? No.
He just asked me what app I'm using. Or Glass app. Is it?
No, there's Chris.
My phone. Yeah, what are you going to get all that bun cream off your face from the bakery down the road from you? Oh, he's a mongrel, he is. I went down there, right, and we did some flying January or something like that. Now, as we're driving past this bakery, he's going, oh, this bakery here is the best in South Australia. You won't get better anywhere. And I thought, oh, you beauty, we're going to go in here. Oh, no, he just keeps driving, right? Anyway, So off we do, and we did our flying and all that sort of shit. And I think we actually went past it again on the way home. I think. No, he didn't. And he said he was only looking after my health, but I mean, you know, he could take me to the best bakery in South Australia. And apparently my brother showed me, he sent me a picture purely coincidentally of a massive now Kitchener bun. I don't know if you know what they are, but they're like a bun with cream and stuff in the middle of them. They're beautiful. And he sent me a photo of it. And oh wow, man! I said, "Where'd you get that?" And he goes, "Oh, the bakery at such and such." And I went, "That's the bakery. That's the bakery that Andy didn't take me to." Yeah.
Just says in the comments he called in there today.
Look at this. Yeah. Honey log was beautiful. I'm sure it was, mate.
Yeah,
and that's what he had to get off was the cinnamon sugar. Okay. What do we got? Okay. Shit. Where's Andy's oh, I got your email, haven't I, Andy? Yes, I have. Here we go. Okay. Let me see.
No, I didn't bother washing my face before I came here. It doesn't make it look any better, so I didn't bother.
Yeah, I should have noticed that, to be honest. Chris Hope.
Yeah, he's got all the big names in here today.
Holy moly! Oh. Hey, how you going, Chris? That's awesome, mate. Thanks for popping in. This is my first one. I just thought I'd check it out and see how everything works. So everything seems to be flying okay. I wish I could do what you do and go live when you fly. I'd really like to be able to do that, but I think look, there is a way around it, and well, I haven't looked into it. I think I can do it with some secondary app or something like that. I don't know how you do. I don't even know how many subs you've got, but you have to have 1,000, don't you, to do it through YouTube, something like that.
Yeah, I think so. But I think, as I say, I think people have found ways around it. So
I sent you the email, Andy. I wonder if that worked. Oh, look, I don't even know if you have to start another. Invite. Oh, hang on. Okay. Copy to clipboard. Oh, I've got to do it twice, maybe. Yeah, you do. Okay. Right. Andy, I'm sending you another email, mate. Right. This one should work. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Well, okay. If you haven't got it yet, it's the second one I sent you, mate. It's here we go. I don't even know if I'm going to get into this live stuff, to be honest.
I think if you did, you'd do okay for it. I think you'd do pretty well with it. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, this is the thing. This is the thing. I've got an oil change to do. I've got to do the cell on my pool today, and I've got a few things out with the spa to do, and blah 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 blah. I'm sitting here in front of a camera, not doing any of it. I just look at it like this because I really wasn't going to be home today. I was still going to be up the coast.
Right, yeah.
So I can waste today if I like.
Is my audio coming through loud enough?
Sure is, mate.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, because I noticed that these programs tend to adjust the audio levels automatically.
Like do that?
you can set your microphone, like in Windows at a certain volume, but I think it works it out and it sort of adjusts it to a sort of a suitable level.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as long as it's still okay. Yeah.
Well, look at this. It's backwards. The right-hand side's on the left-hand side.
Yeah, you got to watch that. They're very confused.
Oh, I'm going to scratch the wrong one. You watch. Let's have to do both of them.
Yeah.
No, I like that. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting, as I said, the Rode USB. Now they're a couple of $100 new, but there's lots of them advertising. I've actually sent a message to one lady today, and she's got she hasn't answered me. $100.
Yeah.
$100 for one.
Yeah, that was the one I was originally going to buy when I decided to buy one, but all the few of the local shops I bought stuff off on the internet, they're all out of stock. No one had stock of them, new ones. So
They did.
I ended up getting a Audio Technica 2020, I think they call it.
What's that one behind you?
On the box over there.
Other way, mate. Yeah.
This one here it is.
I'm using that one now.
Yeah.
You are using.
Yeah, that's one I'm using now. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's a USB.
Is it a condenser mic?
Yeah. Yeah.
Live app will let you live stream without one. Right. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go get myself a pen, and I'm gonna write that down. Hang on. Oh, right. Righto. See, it's a lot easier talking to people who have been around the traps and who are doing it. Now, what do we got? What does Chris Hope? What do you use for your live streams, mate? Or are you over 1,000 subs? Is if you're still here? Have you got the link handy?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of people using that camera. What is it? Camera Fi up recently. I think Claude's been using it.
Who has?
Claude, Drone Effects with Claude. Do you know him?
Yeah.
He's been trying that app out. Yeah, the only thing I've noticed is that when people have been broadcasting live, everything like anything with writing in it, the picture seems to be reversed. Pictures being broadcast out seems to be reversed.
Oh.
Whether like any writing on everything will be backwards. Whether there's some way within the app to fix that, I don't know, because it only works on. It doesn't work on Apple. It only works on the Android.
Oh, that's does it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that's
as far as I know, yeah.
Because I fly. Wow, Andy hasn't got it yet. Right. Okay. Let me try again, mate. God, it was so easy to get Peter in here. I think he hasn't finished washing his face. He's just delaying it.
I've always been easy. Yeah.
Right, let's have a go here now. Give this another crack. Andy, paste. Right. Oh, what's going on here now? Something's opening up. Firefox. What the hell? Close it up. All right. Have a go at that one, Andy. God.
Third time lucky.
Third time lucky. Jeez, up there. Look at him. Look, impatient. See that? Look at that. Oh, now what was I writing down here? This one. I'll have a look. I'll blow it up so I can read it. Here we go. So it's so it only works on Android.
Yeah, from what I believe, yeah. I could be wrong. It would be the first time, but yeah, I believe it's only Android.
That'd be typical.
Yeah. Rick, it's 1:17 p.m. on Saturday here.
Nearly same time as Brisbane.
Yeah, until we get daylight saving in another month or so, then we all goes haywire.
It does, mate. It does.
Unless your lot have changed their mind, which I doubt they have.
No, because it fades the curtains. Don't you know that?
I knew that.
Yeah. And the cows don't know what time they're going to be milked.
That's right. No, they come an hour later, or hour early, or something. Yeah.
Oh, look, people are. I'm telling you, people are really special. They're really special, mate.
Rick said he did put it on his iPhone. Okay.
Oh, well, that's good news, mate, because I use my iPad now. I used to use my Android to do it, but my Android charges. I mean, my controller charges my Android device up.
Right.
And I don't like that. I don't like that. So I use my iPad all the time for Fly now.
Yeah, because I had a look in the App Store and I couldn't find it. But
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Andy, have you got it? Hang on. I'm going to give this Andy. I'm going to give him a quick ring to see what's going on. We'll see what he's got going on. Look at this. I can mute my device not connected of Ozbeach Andy.
Oh.
Your guests will need to connect their mic and cam before you can add them to the stream. It's come up as a warning here. It says your guest will need to connect their mic and cam before you can add them to the stream. God, I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, right. Yeah, righto, mate. All right, catch you, mate. He's having some issues.
Okay.
A bit of a bugger. What do we got here?
The first time you come into StreamYard, it does ask you to give it permission to use the camera and microphone.
That's right.
Then once you give it permission, it's fine after that. Yeah.
Now with this StreamYard, I mean, do you have to? You can't have your own profile and use your own login passwords and all that sort of business. They got to send you a password every time you go on a live stream. Do you know?
Yeah. The first time I checked out, they sent a password. After that, I haven't logged out, and then every time you go into it, after that, you automatically go straight in. If you don't log out, it'll just sort of keep you logged in there, and then you can just go straight into it. Otherwise, they'll send you a password.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, I've got the password because I did it I mucked around a bit, and I did end up doing it twice, and they sent me another password because I couldn't log in with the same password.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a. But it doesn't worry me. Whatever. It seems to be working okay.
Yeah. It's pretty simple to connect it up with YouTube and that too. So a little bit of trouble when I just tried messing around with it, but I got it sorted out. And
I had a little bit of trouble with it because I was trying to use it with Explorer.
Okay. Yeah. I think it's better with Chrome, I think.
Yeah. So I opened up my Chrome. Yeah. Andy's out there. Device not connected. Oh, man. Andy, Are you using Chrome or Explorer, Internet Explorer? That might have something to do with it, eh, Pete?
Yeah. Is he showing in the sort of waiting to go on? Is he?
Well, it's got Ausbeach Andy, but it's got device not connected.
Okay.
So he's got your guests will need to connect their mic and cam before you can add them to the stream.
Okay.
What's Rick asking? How's your day, Pete?
Oh, okay. Yeah, been going well, thanks, Rick. Yeah, been pretty quiet since I was interrupted and forced to go on this live stream. Yeah.
You're lucky you're not here. I would have had you in a headlock, dude. Good on my live stream, mate.
I was sitting down happily watching Saturday morning judge duties, and there you go.
What a life!
Yeah.
What a hard life! Hard life you have. You should be out there flying your tello, mate. What's the weather like?
It's actually pretty good, actually.
Well, take it out. Put up a new pitch, mate.
No wind from what I can see. Yeah.
Yeah. Go make a bed. Go do some orbiting, mate.
Yeah, I was seriously thinking of doing that. I'll have to get out early one morning when there's not many people around and go down to the local park area there and fly around. Not as much to hit around there too, so it's in the house.
That's always a good thing, eh? Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see the YouTube videos I've seen of the video quality out of them isn't real good. You have to have a pretty strong Wi-Fi signal to them, to get a good picture.
What happened?
Yeah.
I just added Andy, and it went stupid, and now it's not at all.
Yeah, you put us into the other side by side view. Yeah. Back then there. So did you click on Andy's thing and add to stream or something there?
Yep.
Okay.
It was working, Andy. It was working. It came up and it said you had it all connected, and I pushed on it, and the screen went like whatever.
It looked as though you tried to do a screen share or something like that. Yeah. But that's why the screen goes when you do that. But, I don't know. Weird.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
No, okay, got that there. Oh, little views they got going on here. It's all right. Yeah. How do you select one person?
I think you might have to put the mouse over them or something. I think.
Okay.
Too big.
That's us. Because I've seen him do that too.
Yeah, it can be done.
No. Well, nope. How do I do that? Share screen. Oh, probably put it on. Hey, just talk for a sec, mate. Say your ABCs.
ABCs.
Yeah. The S on the end is plural. You know that, don't you? Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to see if this mute mic thing mutes you from. So just talk about anything.
Okay. What can we talk about? You've muted me now. Yeah.
Did too. That's awesome.
Yeah, I got a little thing up on the screen that said the host has unmuted your mic. Yeah, it puts a little screen up there. Yeah. I can do it too, I think, if I want to.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Device not connected again, Andy. Oh no. What's going on?
Yeah, it's very strange, isn't it? Yeah, because once you give it permission, you normally, one sort of click away from getting in there.
Well, yeah. That's weird. It was pretty easy for me to actually set that up, hey?
Yeah.
Within like 2 minutes, I had it all going on. Yes, I've been using Internet Explorer all the time, but with all the live streams, you need Chrome or Firefox. Yeah, right. Because when I go on Rodney's show every now and again, I use my iPad, and that's got their own internet Safari. That's what it is.
Safari, yeah.
So there's not an issue with that at all. Internet Explorer seems to be pretty behind the cards. It's got not connected again, Andy.
That's weird.
I can't work that out.
You see that they've got the, you can put in your own avatar now too when you stop your cam. Shows it. I'll show you. Yeah. You can load up to five. I think you can change them around if you want to. You can put up to 5 or so in there. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Look, and it says browser can't connect to my device. Okay. Are you using Internet Explorer or Chrome or Firefox? Which one, mate? I'm kind of guessing you might be using Internet Explorer.
No, I'm using Chrome. Okay.
You're in Chrome?
Oh, I'm using Chrome too, so.
What? I've got to ask Rick how he's coming along lately. Is he healing up all right? That's what I'll ask. You're in Chrome. With that, I don't know, mate. Having issues. Let's have a look what it says. Having issues. How can we help? Nah, not me. Oh, bugger, Andy.
Yeah.
That sucks, man.
It's the first one I've really heard of having sort of continual problems like that. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
Oh, that's good, Rick. Good on you, mate. Coming along right. That's good. Device not connected. Blah, 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 blah. I'll speech handy. I can't do anything this end with that. That kind of sucks. Have you tried turning it on and off again?
That works for the majority of electronic devices.
It's funny that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing how often that works.
Yeah. It's amazing. All this technology and all that, and you just turn it on and off, and you should be fine. I only did that with my phone not long ago. It stopped fast charging, and I just looked on the net, and they said turn it off and push these 2 buttons when you turn it back on, and I did that, and it's fast charging again.
Yeah.
Had a SPAC attack somewhere along the line.
I had a similar problem the other day. I had the YouTube app on I've got an old iPad I keep in the bedroom just for if I want to watch something in the middle of the night or something, and I had an update for the YouTube, and so I updated it and went to open it, and as soon as you open it, it would just crashed straight away.
Oh.
It wouldn't do anything. And then so I thought I'll delete it and re-download it again. Tried that. Same thing. And I think about 2 days later, it came out with another update. And I thought, okay, they fixed it this time. So I updated it again. And same thing happened. So as soon as I tried to open it, it crashed. So I thought, well, so I deleted it again. Then I turned the iPad off, turned it back on, re-downloaded it, and away it went. So I don't know what the problem was.
Yeah. Something didn't like something somewhere along the line.
Yeah. I thought, because it's an old iPad, so I think about it. 4th version iPad, so I thought, perhaps it isn't compatible again. But then I checked on the app, and it was still compatible with the operating or the iOS version I was using. So anyway, that's all okay now. So
well, as long as it's working. And he's going to reboot and give that a crack. Rick, what's my next adventure? Well, I mean, this weekend was going to be my next adventure, which didn't go to plan. So I'll have to I'll have to think about my next one because I've got the next few weekends off. I've got to look at some places. Maybe over the next week or so, where I was going to go yesterday will be okay again, because we had those fires and stuff up there.
Yeah.
I did a couple of update videos of my trip. I think, I don't know if Rick saw them or not. Oh, if you saw them, there was no comment, but you saw them, didn't you, Pete?
Yeah.
So I still want to do that North Coast, and to be quite honest, my next big trip that I want to do is right up to Cairns, because they have got. I'm going to go in the wet season because they have got some magnificent stuff up there, all through the forest and waterfalls and oh mate. But short term, I don't know at the moment, mate. I think I'm running out of places to fly.
You seem to have covered a lot of the areas up there. Yeah.
Oh, mate, yeah, I'm certainly getting out and about. Let me tell you, it's definitely a good little hobby.
There's one place I've never been up to Queensland, believe it or not.
Peter, it's shameful.
Been as far as north. I think there's north of Sydney. I think Coffs Harbour up that way. I think no, not Coffs Harbour. Only a little bit north of Sydney. It's about as far. Up around the entrance up that way, north of Sydney.
Well, that's not as far as Newcastle.
No. It's only a little bit north of Sydney. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Been up to
bloody river there. That is.
Been up to Alice Springs and up around that way. Drove up there probably about 20 years or so ago.
Yeah. About last time I was there too.
Yeah. That was when I had a company car. It's amazing where the company cars will go.
Ain't that true? I had a company vehicle too. It was a locomotive on the Ghan. I used to drive that up there. Yeah, that was a good. It's a funny thing, because the timetable of the Ghan, actually, because I'd driven freights and all that up there as well, and I knew the countryside. Now, the timetable of the Ghan takes people through the most beautiful part of the Northern Territory at night time. Yeah, the rest of it is just, up near Marla and Culgra and all that way. There's really nothing up there.
That's right. No, it's the same for hundreds and hundreds of miles. Yeah,
yeah, and it's pretty dead out there.
Because I did back in the early 90s. I did spend about a week or so up around the Flinders Ranges in a Ford Fairlane with a company car. They handled it actually pretty well. So
Ford Fairlane, 3 on the tree.
Oh no, it was auto.
Oh, the company car, of course.
Yeah.
Get spoiled.
Yeah, because I was working for Ford. I worked for Ford for many 36 years actually. I worked for Ford, and once you reach like supervisory level there, they'll give you a company car, or they call it's a lease car. Actually, you pay a certain amount for it, but it's only a very cheap sort of fee they take out of your pay, and that covers all the maintenance and the whole works. You just put fuel in it, and you get a new car about every 9 to 12 months. So they give you a new one.
Nice.
Yeah, when you pick up a car, you just put your order in for your next one, and yeah,
you'll love that.
Yeah.
What kind of
took a Falcon XR8 up to Alice Springs.
Oh, look who we've got here. I just got to tell Rick quickly. I'm a truck driver at the moment, Rick, to pay the bills. What? Andy? Now he's got his mug in his. Hello.
There he is.
Can you hear me?
Only just, dude.
Oh, well, I'll turn my mouth up then.
Somehow I don't think that'll be a problem.
No. The reason I couldn't log in before was I'd had my camera. I thought I had to have my camera going before I got in, you see.
Oh, okay.
So it was trying to double connect to my camera and mic, so I switched it off, rebooted, and there I am.
Yeah.
In all my glory.
Beautiful stuff, mate. How was that honey log this morning?
Oh, man, it was just unreal. I've probably still got a bit of sugar on the side here.
Yeah.
I'm brushing it off.
Oh goodness me! I was just telling Pete whether you heard it or not. The saga
Yeah,
down.
stopping me in.
We did go past it twice, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah. Look, still smiling.
But you didn't pressure me though. I thought you was worried about your weight or something. I thought, I better not stop here.
No.
Yeah.
I was worried about my weight. I'm too skinny.
Oh, dear.
Oh, sorry, Pete. Sorry.
So that's the problem I don't have, being too skinny. Yeah.
Nor me.
I don't think there's much of an issue there between the three of us.
Yeah, I went down Victor this morning about 8 o'clock, Matt. Just a few joggers around the place, but I didn't go over to the island. I took off from the beach.
Yeah.
And I got some good footage, but I haven't had my afternoon nap yet, so I'll start processing a bit later.
Yeah, you're looking a bit weary, mate. Yeah, yeah. You'll have to have your nap. Rick, so can you chat, Andy?
Go ahead.
Can you see the chat, Andy?
No.
You can't.
If you click on just to the right of the picture window there, it's got there should be a couple of headings up the top there. So one says private and one says live.
Private chat.
There should be one that says live comments next to it.
Oh, all right. Yeah, now I've got them.
Click on that one and it'll show the YouTube comments.
Yeah, I've got them now.
Okay. The only problem is you can't sort of answer them on that screen. You can only answer them on the YouTube one. Yeah.
Oh, Rick's just saying g'day to you, mate.
Yeah, good day, Rick.
Well, it's nice down around Victor Harbour there. Very nice. Yeah, I spent a few days down there, quite a few years back before I went over to Kangaroo Island. Took the car over on the ferry over to Kangaroo Island for
camera. Yeah, it's good. It's good down there. It's Victor Harbour. It's a well-known spot for the locals to go there for weekends, and all the oldies like going down there for caravanning and all that. So it is a good spot.
Yeah.
In fact, all the way down that coast, the Fleurieu Peninsula, it's just magic, mate. A lot of people go down there fishing, caravanning.
Oh yeah.
Bakery visits.
Yeah. I'm sure that's part of it. Thanks, mate. You never gonna live that down, eh? I tell you.
So when are you coming again, Matt?
Well, I reckon I might be coming down around Christmas time again, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna have to take the pros out.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. I look forward to that.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. You got to
What
get
have
your
you got, Peter? You got a Mavic, have you?
There you go. So will be a Mavic when it grows up a bit. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. And what's that, like 1080, is it, the camera on that?
No, it's only 720p. That's one of the Tello drone. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I'm a beginner at the lowest level.
Upgrading a bit, mate.
Yeah. One of these days I might. We'll see how we go.
Yeah, you'll be right, Pete.
Yeah.
Get out there and give it a crack, mate, and get you out of. It'll take you to places. I always say this to people: having a drone's like having a dog. You've got to go take it and walk it, and it'll get you out the house, eh?
Yeah. And
it's quite enjoyable. And then when you get back and you put it all in your video stuff, and I like putting that sort of stuff together too. So the whole thing, the whole experience of everything that you do around it is quite enjoyable, quite creative.
Yeah, that's right.
2 days ago, Matt, I went up to the Onkaparinga National Park just up here. I had notification from the local council that I could go there anytime and take the drone and take footage and all, as long as they could post it on their site. So I said, yeah, no worries. So I went up there and I thought, well, about 8 years ago, I did this walking trail, Sundew Circuit it was, And I used to do it quite regular. So I thought, I'll do that, and I took the Mavic with me, and walked down the hill and all, and started going round. It took me about 3 hours, but my God, it was a heavy climb. But I did take a lot of footage. But when you get it home and you start editing and all that, it was really basic stuff, like just flying over the top of the trees. There was nothing exciting about it, so I didn't bother posting.
Yeah, it can be like that, and that's I mean, it's hard to capture somewhere where you are. You can look at it and go, that is stunning. You know,
Yeah.
oh, I've got to put the drone up. And once you see the footage, you go, well, it was nice, but there's nothing that blew you away like when you were standing there looking at it. It's really difficult to capture something that gives you a feeling, you know, of the grandeur of how big or whatever you're looking at. You know, it's a hard thing to do, man.
Well, that footage I did the other day down at Galway, I've been down there twice before, but it's been blowing a gale down there. And well, the second time I went there, I was having trouble with the gimbal on the Phantom, and it was all shaky. So I thought the other morning, I thought I went down there, and I just took the Mavic with me, and it was really good. But I wasn't happy with the footage. It's like, you know, it was a very cloudy day. I'm still learning on these settings, although I've changed them again since I last spoke to you, because I had a look at the tutorial on YouTube about best settings for the Mavic and all that, and it seems all right, but I'm still not happy. I need hand-to-hand tuition, I think.
Yeah. What have you got your style set on? You know, with your 3 settings there for contrast, sharpness, and saturation.
I think it was -1, and -2, something like that.
Okay.
Or might have been 2 plus the third one.
Yeah, that's your color saturation. I find I've pumped mine right up on that one. That's running at max. I find the footage a lot better like that. My contrast, the contrast is the thing that will give you a cloudier image, and this is the problem I had with my first Pro, and I wasn't happy with the camera. I was more than happy to throw the bloody Mavic in the boot and pull the spark out, because I was getting better pictures out of that. And I was mucking around with it. I had to do something with it, so I did. I mucked around with all those settings. I looked at some tutorials and stuff. The settings that they gave me, I still wasn't happy with, so I stuffed around with them myself. And you've got to get that contrast down, otherwise your footage can be cloudy.
What's your 3 settings, Matt?
I am at -1 with my sharpness, because it's a very sharp camera. If you chuck it up, it'll look terrible. I think my contrast is at 0, and my saturation is at is +2 the maximum on them, or +3?
I think mine's +2, and I think I recall you when you sent me that text. I think you said you was +2 on that.
Yep.
I'll double check that the next time I go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying there, Rick says, nice to see you, Andy. I'm sorry I can't write and say, I'm glad you find it nice, but I can't type anything in, you see, so that doesn't matter. It's all good.
Yeah, that's right. All it is, you can talk to them. That's all fine.
Yeah.
Rick jumped on right at the beginning. I mean, you know, I was just testing out a few things here and what have you, and I really didn't expect anyone to pop on at all. So this is really good, and it's given me a good idea of, you know, how to work this program which they've got. I like this. Hello.
The sound studio now, don't you? So you can put gongs and different things on there, crashes.
Yeah,
Need one of those fart machines, yeah.
And I got one of them on my phone. Yeah, I need a bakery app. That's what I need. I've seen
pictures.
It just doesn't cut it, mate. Tell you what, next time I'm down there, I'm gonna, I don't know, you drop me off there, mate. You go do some flying and pick me up when you come back.
We'll have an official day there, mate. Well, not a day, a few hours there. We'll go through all their pies and pasties, cream buns and all that.
We'll put it on the table. I'll get the drone out. I'm going to do an orbit.
You'll probably hoe into it. I'll just keep to the low calorie stuff.
Yeah.
Is there any low calorie stuff in the bakery?
What'd you say, Pete? Sorry, I missed that.
I'm just saying, is there any low calorie stuff in the bakery? Probably struggling to find it.
Tons of it.
You're going the wrong one.
Paper bag it comes in, the plate they serve it on, they're all low calorie.
Yeah. Iced coffee. That's skim milk now, I think.
Yeah, it's still got about 5 kilos of sugar in it, but it's skim milk. It must be good for you. Looks like it might be a bit cool down there, Andy.
Well, actually starting to warm up a bit. I think today temperature's about 18 there, but the last week, mate, it was absolutely freezing. I think the maximum we got was about 14 a couple of days.
Yeah.
And it's been very blowy, lots of rain, plenty of wind, lots of wind. So been a bit restricted going out actually, but yesterday and today, mate, magic, absolute magic. No wind.
Beautiful.
But when I got down Victor Harbour, there was a sea mist there. You'll see when I do the footage. You'll see it just over the back of the island there of Granite Island, and it probably was pretty foggy down there early in the morning.
Mate, that's a beautiful spot. In those conditions and everything, it could make some really, really nice footage. Beautiful stuff. Because everyone can take standard footage, and this is why I get up so early in the bloody morning, because you cannot get shots like you can get when it's early morning. I went to a wetlands not long ago, and there's really nothing there, but it was only because the sun and the shadows and the lights that I was getting on it that made the video any good. Failing that, once the sun's blaring on everything, whoopee-doo. Cowboy Jojo's. He's in Melbourne too. He's got a lot of travelling stuff. I just checked his one out the other day. He went to Tasmania. Really nice spot. He's friends with Nelly, and he's appeared on one of. Oh, it was on a live stream, wasn't it? Yeah. I was checking out one of his live streams.
Yeah, I think he calls in the times on iSpike live streams too. I think I've seen him over there.
Okay, righto. Yep, he's saying g'day to Rick. So, is he? Hang on, Rick. Yeah, he's saying g'day to Rick. So he must know Rick too. Oh, he's getting out and about. I've never seen him. I've never seen him pop up on anything, mate. I'm not telling one of Nelly's stream there. I can't see that. Well, that's all right. So where you going next, Andy?
What to fly the drone or caravanning?
I know you're coming to Queensland with your caravan, but where are you going to fly your drone?
Well, not up your way. There's too many fires. I'm asthmatic, mate. Smoke has killed me.
It's easy access now. You can just drive straight through the bush.
Yeah. It's pretty bad up there, though, isn't it?
It is, mate. It is, and north and south too. Thomas O'Sullivan, how are you, buddy?
Hi, Thomas. Nice to see you.
Awesome, mate. There's a question for Thomas. Is he getting the Vegemite this week? That's the big question. Have you checked that out, Andy? The Vegemite.
Yeah, I did. I saw all the kids and all their phases they pulled and all that. Mate, how did it get over to Scotland?
Posted it from Rick's place.
Yeah, Rick sent it over.
Yeah. So I sent it to Ron. Not Ron. I sent it to
Thomas.
I sent it to Rodney. I sent it to Rodney first. Then he sent it off to Ron Lockwood. Then Ron sent it to Philly.
Yep.
Then Philly sent it to Rick. Now Rick sent it over to Scott. He's in Scotland, isn't he? Yeah, up to Scotland. Yep. And then Scotland is. Oh, Thomas doesn't know anything about it by the looks.
He's got a serious question mark. So yeah, so he hasn't heard anything about it. Yeah.
Oh no, where's it going?
I don't know.
It hasn't come to the end of the line.
I have to ask Rodney tonight. Yeah.
See, he's got Marmite. We get Marmite too. See, if he likes Marmite on toast, he wouldn't care about Vegemite because it's very, very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, what have they got there, Thomas? And we do love our Vegemite. Yes, we do. I've been really cracking it lately, actually. A jar's not lasting me a week. It really wakes your mouth up in the mornings.
Yeah, I bought one of those 800 gram or so. The big jars are about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and that's sort of approaching the last quarter or so at the moment. So
yeah,
go through it pretty quick.
Which reminds me, I've got shopping to do today too. Yeah. I mean, I like anything. Peanut butter. I like peanut butter. Yeah, he's been on Ice Bikes Live.
Yeah.
I like peanut butter with a tasty cheese in there, a nice thin slice of tasty cheese, fresh bread, peanut butter, mung out on that. Absolutely fantastic. I love it.
Rick's brought up his sardines again.
Oh, Rick, mate.
We don't have Vegemite with sardines.
Andy, did you see him do the sardines with his Vegemite?
Oh, I've never tried that.
No, well, Rick did. Live on Rodney's show. He had sardines and he had his Vegemite, and then he whacked that. Oh, no. That's above and beyond, Rick, isn't it?
No.
I think the sardines are going to get the taste of the Vegemite out, to be honest.
Yeah. As I said, I think on the night I have sardines, I have Vegemite, but never at the same time.
No. Or, and Grumpy Vlogger chucked it on a cinnamon bun. Yeah, the Vegemite is getting around, mate. It's
Oklahoma. They do anything.
We're doing the world a favour by introducing them to the culinary delights of the Australian taste buds. I think everyone will appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh, Andy, got to ask you, when you are going left to right with your drone, if you go flat knackers left, flat knackers right, does your horizon stay steady?
Yeah. Oh no, sometimes I've noticed it is a bit of a tilt sometimes when it goes round.
Same.
Yeah, but when you do it really slow, you do a turn really slow, I notice I put the grid on there a couple of times just to see if it's okay. When you do a real slow turn, it will stay straight. But if you do it like fairly quick, it does seem to lean a bit.
Yeah, I'm finding that a lot. And in post, I'm having to straighten my footage up. And I only really noticed it when I did a video a few weeks ago, and I'm doing some jetty coming around. I think, oh, it's a nice jetty. And then you look at the horizon. I'm like, kid, it's like this, like 20 degrees.
Was it windy that day or not?
No. Vegemite's getting around. What's Thomas got? Like to get me on his show someday. Oh, yeah. Maybe that's what you meant. So shy. I said maybe in the future, but when I do go live, I told Rodney to get the exclusive if money isn't right. How much do you charge, Thomas? We're going to have a bidding war here. I'll get you on this one too.
Hi, Thomas.
Yeah, crunchy, mate. Yeah, peanut butter has to be crunchy. I reckon you got to have a bit of a crunch to that. It's no good being the same consistency of the butter that's gone on.
Anyway, Matt, do you want to get somebody else to come on board? Because I'm well past my afternoon nap now, mate.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you got to go recover from your big morning, mate.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
you're all
well,
good. Yeah.
good catching up with everybody. Nice to see you in person, Peter.
Yeah, good to see you too, Andy.
Yeah, and you, Matt. It's always good having a chat with you anyway, mate.
Yeah,
Thanks for
absolutely.
inviting us on there. I've enjoyed that, and we'll have to do it again.
Yeah, mate, absolutely. We have yourself a really good nap, mate, and hopefully you wake up a little bit better looking.
That ain't gonna happen. Cheers, mate. Bye.
See you, mate. Take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's have a look here.
He seems like a good bloke. Yeah.
Andy, great bloke, mate. Yeah, I had a really good day out with him, eh? Flying down there to the South Coast. I ended up doing 2 videos with him. Actually, no, I did 1 day with him, but I made 2 videos out of it.
I think I remember seeing those. Yeah.
Yeah. It would be decided. It all depends on the demand. The more the demand, the more you can charge, mate. We've got to we got to see how much sort of a deal we can strike. I'm going to be the first one to have Thomas O'Sullivan on my live stream.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was the same too. Initially, I was sort of scared, to get in front of a camera or sort of, speak on any of the videos. But I thought, we'll have to do it. So I've given it a try, and I find it a lot easier now. A lot easier now than it was. Yeah.
Well, there's the thing, it's just like talking to anyone.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you. We're talking to like there's 6 of us. Just like being at the pub, having a beer, having a chat to you.
Yeah, you have a look around the internet. You'll see you're not the ugliest one around. So. Yeah.
Well, this is it. A name they called will be Fabio's, man. But as soon as you see him, you go, I'm not doing too bad. No, it's good, mate. It's good. It's a good little.
I've got to say, one of the things that surprised me when I first started sort of getting interested in drones was the age of the majority of the people there are older people.
Mm.
Well, the ones on YouTube anyway that I got to know, the majority of them are older people.
They are, mate. They are. And the majority of people who I buy my drones from are younger people.
Yeah. Okay.
So that goes to show that because look at it this way. I mean, I've bought 2 Mavic Pros now, obvious reasons. The first one was 800 for a Flymore pack.
Yep.
And I paid $850 for the second one. Sold the old one for $500.
Right.
And that's actually over in Perth at the moment, taking footage and putting it on YouTube. The second one I bought was $850. Now and it was, all of them were off of younger people. All of them had about 10 flights on them, and maybe 5 charges on the batteries. So they were brand new drones, mate.
Yeah,
the last one had a receipt.
Okay. Yeah.
And
so people have bought them and given a bit of a try and found they wasn't for them, and then they sell them off. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. They sell them off to the older ones.
Yeah.
See how much grey I've got there now, mate?
Because I think a lot of the older guys who are in the drones have sort of come from a remote control sort of plane and car sort of background too. So they've been doing it for years. So it's probably a natural progression. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Just a drink. Yeah, that's right. When you have a couple of drinks, everyone starts to look better. That's right, mate. Yeah, man. A couple probably need a few more than a couple for mine. But yeah, I did petrol fixed wing for a while there. I was flying them. They were great fun.
Yeah.
But once you get them started, they're good fun. But it's carrying of the fuels and the glycerol and all that, which is, it gets everywhere. And then once you've flown, it's all over your aircraft, and you've got to use this to clean it all off. And I like the idea of this plug and play thing with these electrics.
No, I've never done any remote control stuff before I bought the Tello. It's the first one I've had.
Hmm. Oh well, it's good, mate. It's good.
Yeah.
But
I enjoy flying it.
Yeah. Well, if you ever get the inkling to go and get a drone, I can't recommend more highly the Spark as a progression from the Tello.
Yeah. That's the way I go. I think if I decide to go a bit further, I'll go with the Tello or whatever the rumoured replacement that may come out. Yeah.
Well,
even a second-hand one, you can pick up plenty of those on the internet.
You can get a Fly More Spark package for like $500.
Yeah.
You've still got to be careful though with a second-hand package, and a lot of people don't know how to look after a battery. And if they say, I haven't used it for 12 months, it's only had 3 flights. Well, regardless of that, your drone's new, that's awesome, but your batteries probably won't be any good.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you've got to look after them. You've got to leave them at 50 odd 5% when it comes to Pro. If you're going to store them. I mean, I ran my batteries down yesterday to 15 while I was flying out and about. Then what I do is I recharge them fully to 100, and then I won't connect to the app or anything, but I'll take it off in my lounge room and I'll run it down to about 58% and I'll turn it off, and then I'll store the batteries. I don't even like letting them go for a week without being at the right charge. So my charge times are up on the batteries, but flight times are probably around half of what the flight time. The recharges are. I'll get it in a minute. Drinking. Yeah. Okay, we'll do is I bought mine for 800. Hang on, maybe we'll bring their toys. Maybe got bored with their toys. Well, they do. They get bored. They take it off. There's no, unless you're using it and creating something with the drone, unless you really, really, really enjoy the actual flying of your drone and watching it do whatever, people do get sick of it. This is where people like me can benefit from that boredom. And pick up a nice little bargain. Yeah. 800. What did you buy? What did you buy, mate, for 800? Was it a Mavic Pro, or did you have a Spark?
Because to replace the batteries on those things, the batteries are fairly expensive, aren't they?
The Mavic Pro might be bad.
Yeah.
You can still pick the Pro batteries up for about $80-$90 second hand. There's a lot of people out there with crash drones, and they're just selling their Fly More packages minus 1 battery. So you can still pick them up, but brand new, the Mavic Pro batteries are about $150. The Platinum batteries are around about the same. The Mavic 2 Pro batteries are getting up there about $250.
Wow.
And the Phantoms are like $300 a pop, so they're up there.
Yeah.
So I'll stick with the Mavic Pro, and to be honest, the Spark battery is brand new, $60 to $70.
Yeah. So how many sort of charges can the batteries take if you look after them? Do they have a limit, or?
There's always a limit on them on lithium. I'm not too sure on the max charges you'll get out of them, but I would be saying that you'd be getting at least 300 out of it, at least.
Yeah.
Looking after them. That sucks, Rick, but at least it was just 2 hours. I had no internet last week for 5-6 days. What?
Wow.
Data gave me 20 gig free data. Oh, did you say thanks very much for that, Thomas? Would you use my phone? Oh, okay, righto. So he's able to use his phone, right? Saying you need to run the battery down before storing it away. Absolutely, mate. When it comes to the DJI batteries, as I said, they're a smart battery. Now, within the app, the Go4 app, you can set your discharge time from 5 to 10 days. I think 5's the least amount. But anyway, it'll automatically start decharging itself because it's not good to store a lithium battery at full charge, going all this power going, oh, use me. And it just sits there, and you can get all sorts of problems, battery swelling and all sorts of stuff. If you're not going to use your drone for a while, take your battery power down to that around. I mean, what sort? Firstly, what sort of drone have you got? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I see that. Sorry, mate. Yeah, a Mavic Pro. Yeah, what you want to aim for is around about no less than about 45 to 65 range. Ideally, when you just look at the power on your battery, you've got two steady lights and one flashing one, and that'll be around about what you want to store it at, and that's usually around about the 58 mark. So if you're not going to use your drone, definitely take the power out of it and take it down to that mark there. But before you use it, chuck it back up to 100 again. And I generally do that the night before I fly. Those batteries don't hold charge for more than 24 hours without me dropping power out of them. So yeah, you've got to do that. And as I said, not a lot of people know that it's with any lithium battery. That's why your phone batteries die. And they don't last that long. Well, a couple of years maybe, because you're constantly plugging in and out, and at 40, 70, 60%. You know, it's they say they haven't got memories on them. Well, yeah, they have.
There's another Queenslander just come into the chat. There's Ari. Remote Pilots Australia's in the house. Yeah.
Lithium batteries should always be stored at between 40 and 65. There you go. On a DJI batteries, that's 2 solid lights and 1 flashing. There you go. See? What? Now Ari said it too, so it must be right.
It'll be right.
Can you have them stored to low of a percent?
Too low of a percentage, yeah.
Too low. Absolutely, yeah. Don't chuck them. Have them too low, mate. Lithium batteries have a tendency, if they're sitting there for way too long, at a low percentage, have the tendency to not be able to charge at all, and it may actually stuff your battery. You think you're doing a good thing, but you're not actually doing it any favors. Fools seldom differ. That's dead right, dude. That's right. There's really no difference between the two, is there? Yeah. No worries, cowboy. Yeah. I hate to see you stuff up, because they're not the cheapest things to replace. So if you look after them, you'll get a lot of years out of them. That's for sure. I have my Pro with 10 flights and 4 batteries, and just don't use it. I've got the P4P. Few flights, 4 batteries, and the Mavic 2. Oh my, geez, Rick. Hang on, excuse me, everybody. Introducing the DJI shop, Rick Harbour. Look at that. My God.
It's a lot of batteries.
Yeah, dude, that's for sure. I'll give you. Yeah, sorry, mate. Oh, actually, I just thought that message you sent me. Yeah, I was out to it when you rang me last night, mate. Returned my phone call, Ari. Yeah, I was pretty buggered. I got like 4 hours sleep, and then I left at 3:30 at my place to head up north, and I was out all day, and then got back, and I'd had enough by then, mate. Let me tell you. But I will tell you that the new app is useless when it comes to Can I Fly There, and the new app is absolutely useless. The Can I Fly There, they're still updating. You're still getting the warnings and all sorts of stuff that are coming through with that. The warnings, the fire warnings, show up on Can I Fly There, but they do not show up on the new app. So if you were sitting at home planning a flight, and you were going, okay, you're using the new Clear Skies, I think, isn't it? Was it, Peter? Clear Skies or something?
Open Sky, I think it was. Open Sky.
Sorry, I haven't even downloaded it because it pissed off. So if you're sitting at home and you wanted to plan your flight and you open up your clear, what did you say? Clear skies?
Open sky.
I keep saying clear skies. Well, it is today. There's no cloud. Open skies. And you open that up and look at your section of the map and you see nothing there. Absolutely fantastic. Off you go. 2 hours later, you hit the coast, and all of a sudden, you just open up your Can You Fly there, and it's a red zone because of these fires and has not shown up on that new app.
Oh,
sucks, man.
Got a bit of work to do on it. Yeah.
Righto, Cowboy. Thank you very much for popping in, my man. Great to see you, and I'll see you on your channel very soon, eh? Yep. Remote pilots, what are going to be? So 6 batteries. Where are we? 6 Mavic 2 batteries. Again, between 2 Mavic 2s, and God knows how many Spark batteries. No wonder there's a shortage of lithium in the world. Bloody Ari's got them all at his house. Look at it.
I've got 3 Tello batteries. Does that count? Yeah, that pop on.
Hang on. Oh, sorry, mate. I missed that. I was reading bloody Ari's comment. Yeah, look at that. Mate, if you opened up Can I Fly there, that would have shown you red, man. That's for sure. Did you see that, Pete? Opened up his, went flying to Binnaburra, which is the fire area, relied on Open Sky app, which said it was all okay there. And he's got down here, drove, and when he got there were everywhere.
Okay. Oh.
Useless bloody app, that is.
I think it's correct for my area because I'm sort of I live in an orange zone, but that's only because I think there's like a unmanned sort of helipad up on top of the hills a few k's away, and a helicopter landings pad or something.
Yeah, well, you can fly there.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah.
Remote pilots. Thomas says, I'm just giving Rick support against all you Aussies. Oh, it's hard to. Oh, Nellie's back. Nellie's back. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'm not happy with that new app at all. It's you want a reliable app when it comes to things like this because you're dealing with pretty serious subject.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And if you shouldn't be taken off, you shouldn't be taken off. Simple as that. And if the app that they're providing can't give you that information, you've done everything you can to make sure that what you're doing is going to be legal.
Yeah.
And the legal app, well, I wouldn't say they'd call it that even. They'll give you a guideline probably to save their own butts. But the app that, there you go. The app they've given you is useless when it comes to that. See that? And yes, I opened up Can I Fly there, and there was red everywhere. Oh. Unbelievable. I tell you what. Unreal.
So you figured out how to make individuals larger now on the screen. I see a while back there.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Introducing Peter Carroll, everybody. Well,
Go back. So that isn't in those little pictures along the bottom, is it? I think you got to do something else. I think for that, don't you?
No, it's the little pictures at the bottom.
Okay.
Now, just to the left-hand side of those pictures at the top, there'll be a blank rectangle.
Okay.
Just with a body in it, and you just push on that, and it goes straight up.
Okay.
Bam.
Oh, okay.
Go back to that. Can I Fly there is no longer available for download on the Apple Store. Yes, I noticed, mate. I noticed. You can get it on Android because the fella I went out with flying yesterday, he had that Open Skies, and I showed him my Can I Fly there, and it was ridiculous. So he ended up downloading it off the Android store, so you can still get it there.
Okay.
And really, you need it. You really do. I can't. There's no confidence in me taking off anywhere if I use that new app. I'm not even going to use it.
No.
I don't know what they've done, but it hasn't worked.
Yeah. Because that's the one that the CASA are recommending, I think, now, isn't it? That new one?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They've probably outsourced it, so they don't have to worry about it. They've probably outsourced it. It's not costing them anything, and now that's out. That's not in here anymore. It's not our responsibility now. I mean, I'm just guessing that's what's happened. That's the way the world is now. They want to outsource everything. Not there at the moment, but more soon, I hope. And once they start doing that sort of thing, it just all turns to shit, you know?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's crap. Man, this camera's cool. I like it. Just picked up a new camera today, Ari. I thought I'd check it out, man. Apparently you can put effects and all sorts of stuff behind. I'm not going to do that.
I think you can. I think there's some software you can download that'll do that.
Yeah, I think the soft load, the software that you download with this Logitech, if you're using it outside of StreamYard, has a section there where you can change your backgrounds, and it can actually blue take your backgrounds right out like you've got a green screen.
Yeah, I think it can.
Yeah, and you can put stuff behind it. What have we got going on here? Thanks, mate. Not doing a lot. Yes, that's Tonelli. Didn't live stream this morning's flight. There is a slight possibility I didn't want to be seen for some reason. Yeah, dude, you would have been strung up by your short ones there, mate. More than likely. I wonder what would happen if the authorities come up. She goes, illegal, off to the cop station, fine you. But I've used the app. I've used the new app. It said everything was fine.
That's a trap I always fall into with YouTube when I'm looking at the chat. I always, it seems to automatically open up on that top chat instead of the live chat.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, because I was missing some of those comments from Ari that you were talking about. I thought, what's going on there? And then I just clicked on the live chat up the top there, and it's picked them up. Picks up all the live chat rather than the top chat. Yeah.
Okay, well, this just picked up this one here. That's all right. Everything's right there. Matt North, what one did you get? What did I get? What was I talking about? Productions, blah, blah, blah.
I think probably the camera. I think you might have been talking about.
Oh, camera!
Hey.
Of course.
Yeah. Right.
I was talking about that Logitech C922. Yeah, I got it for $70 off a bloke off Gumtree. Bargain.
Yep.
Bargain. Hey, Rick's back.
Yeah, Rick's back again.
He just finished his Vegemite and sardine sandwich. Was going to ring you and ask if you wanted to cover the fire areas once. Dude, I was thinking that, hey, absolutely. I really want to do that because I've got a lot of footage of that area. It's beautiful. Mate, yeah, that I was thinking that myself. I would love to. Absolutely. We should do this. We head up Binnaburra Way or what have you. And we'll have to you just set the bloody camera profile into black and white, to be honest, because there won't be any green there.
Right, yeah.
Mate, Yes, we'll organise that. We'll organise that, mate. Oh yeah, it's made chili for dinner. Chili, gotta love that. It's new, $99, which was okay, I think. Don't bother with the green screen effects. Oh yeah, no, I wasn't going to, mate. No, this was just a thing that I noticed in one of the tutorials. You could do all that sort of stuff, but I'm not really into it.
That was the same. I paid for mine $99 for the C922. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. No, that's a good price. That's a good price. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. It's a date. All right. Well, me and Aria got a date. It's going to be so romantic. Actually, the candle would have gone out by then, so it won't be any fire. Let me know when and what drones you want me to bring. Be nice to have a choice. Yeah, dude. Oh, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. We'll find a nice launching pad. But the only area you can probably launch from now is the helicopter pad up on the hill. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome, mate. Yeah, we'll have to wait till these reds go off. Can I fly there? Because the other app says we can. So once that all clears up, definitely we'll head up there. Probably the next couple of weeks, mate. But I mean, sometimes those red areas can last for quite some time because of little spot fires and what have you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll definitely wait till that red goes away before I go anywhere near that place. But yeah, man, looking forward to that. Actually, it'll be a sad flight, to be honest. Very devastating.
Yeah. It's not over yet. They're still going too, aren't they? At the moment, there's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the ones up the north coast are two little bastards up there.
Yeah.
Deliberately lit. They'd be strung up, mate. They should be strung up.
Yep. They'll probably get a slap on the wrist or something.
Yeah, no. This is the problem. There's no consequences for their actions. And they're going to be continuing to be dickheads for the rest of their lives because they're never called in the line.
Yep.
Look at that. Oh, look at this. I've got 6 people watching. Kidding me. Is that a record?
It looks like I've got another subscriber. Nellie's checked my channel out.
Yeah, do that. Check her stuff out because she's got some really nice recipes on there.
I can use some good recipes.
Yeah, they're nice, mate. They're nice.
As long as they're only microwave ones.
Sorry, dude. You're going to have to oven all, I think.
That's beyond my capabilities. Yeah.
Mac and cheese on the menu for tonight. That's funny, man. Tracy! Hey. Ray's been a sub of mine for quite some time. He has a Spark. And he's been flying that around a bit, although probably not too much lately. I keep looking for new videos from him, and keep trying to get him out there. Go! But anyway, just got a new Pyrotech case for my people. Hills and wheels for dragging through national park. As always, the quintessential environmentalist that Ari is. It is handles and 2 wheels for dragging through national parks, I say.
Surprised I haven't got a motor in it. Yeah.
Well, you chuck his Inspire onto it, you could place it wherever you wanted.
right.
Oh, he's Matrice or something like that. Oh dear.
Oh, there we go. Nelly's got one microwave and one no bake recipe. All right. We'll check them out. Nice solid.
I've been too cold and wet and windy in South Australia. Oh yeah, mate. Yeah. It hasn't been. Your winter's really hanging on there. Our summer's started pretty bloody early. We've had like 30 odd degrees during the day and all that. Which last week was a bit cooler. The week before was pretty warm. Sorry, Pete.
It's nice here today. So I ate about what's the mighty Apple Watch say? 18 degrees here at the moment and sunny, but I think we've got rain tomorrow. And then I think there's about a 25-degree day forecast next week. So
yeah. Mighty Apple Watch. I like that. If it moves, you shoot it. If it sits still, you paint it. If it grows, you cut it down. Or use Roundup if you're lazy. Yeah, Roundup every day. Roundup every day, dude. I do that. And after it's dead, I might get the whippersnipper out and give it a go. It's a lot easier on the cord. Don't have to buy as much.
That's an easy way to do it. I just call Jim.
No, that's even easier. Yeah. I'm going to do that one day. Because we're mowing.
Yeah, must call him soon. The grass is starting to shoot up again there.
See, the thing I'm finding, right? I mean, I've got a lot of shit around here. You know, I've got a whippersnipper and all that sort of stuff. But what I'm finding is that I'm working like 12-hour shifts, you know, and at the moment it's like 12 to 12, right? And I'll get to bed about 1 or 2. I'll sleep till 10, get up, go to work again. Now, by the weekend, I want to go fly a drone. So I nick it. And then I've got to do editing and all that sort of stuff. I've got no time for the garden. It's a freaking mess out here, man. Yeah. I really got to do something out there, eh? It's you know, probably a snake hazard more than anything before summer. But I'm just not getting any time now because I'm bloody flying all the time.
Yeah. I used to do all my own garden maintenance sort of reluctantly, but I've got a bit of a dodgy knee at the moment. I've had for a few years, and sort of makes it a bit hard to do that sort of stuff. So I found a guy who'll come around and do it all for me. So
yeah, it's a go, mate.
Yeah.
I was going to buy one of those back burning drones.
Probably some national park regulation against those, I would think. Yeah.
Rock it up. Flame coming out of it. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's funny as. Yeah, bring that, mate. That's the drone I want you to bring with you. You're one of them, man. Oh, that's funny.
Now he wants to know who's going to win the grand final. You're talking proper football. I'll go with my team, Collingwood.
I just got to cut you off this live here, Peter.
Sorry, did I say something offensive?
Breaking up, mate. I thought you said Collingwood. I'm only kidding, mate. I'm not really.
I don't even follow the football very much. I haven't watched the game all this year. I'll probably watch a bit of the grand final.
When is the final?
I think it's about the last weekend in September, I think. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. It is too. See, he doesn't like Collingwood. So I'm not alone.
That's right. Yeah, Geelong is still in it. Yeah, they won last night. Yeah.
Well, I grew up with my brother, my cousin. He played Port Adelaide for years and years. So, obviously, if I didn't bag for Port, I would have been all scarred up by now. So Port Adelaide, it has been ever since I was little. And then, of course, they joined the AFL, all that sort of business. Segregated the club between the two, I guess. So But it was always good. It was always good when we had the state of origin. We used to have the state of origins all the time. South Australia versus Victoria.
That's right. Yeah. Yep.
You know, they were good.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And because most of the Victorians team were made up of all of good South Australians, so they'd end up playing for South Australia, and Vickies would always lose. Aussie rules, mate. Yes, it is. Aussie rules football. AFL. Yep. Sorry.
He just checked on the calendar. Grand finals on Saturday the 28th.
Well, it's coming around quick too.
Yeah.
Won't be long.
What's that? Yeah, 2 weeks from today. Yeah.
Yep. Get out of there, you mongrel. Look at this bloke. See, look at that autofocus on there.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
Hang on, what can I get? Oh, fucking hell. What do we got here? Here we go. Will it focus on that? It does.
Yep. How far is that away from the camera?
6 inches.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
I'll go closer, see what it does.
Yep. Still gets it. Yeah.
Closer. Wow. Oh, it's like got a macro lens on it. Look at that, right up against it.
Yeah, that's good.
Here we go.
And then I'm on a PC on my older 2012 vintage PC.
2012.
Yep.
Wow. Was that Windows XP?
Oh no. Mighty Windows X7. What is it called? Windows 7.
Oh, yeah, at least it's not Vista.
Last computer I had was on XP, and then I graduated up to the Windows 7.
Yeah, XP's man.
Yeah. I was thinking of updating this thing, but for what I use it for, it still works perfectly. So I can watch. It hasn't even got a video card in it. This thing just runs off the graphics on the chip.
Yep.
And I can play. It'll play YouTube, 4K videos. The monitor's not 4K, but it's it'll play those files. Just downloads them or downgrades them to the 1080p.
Are you saying that all my hard work that I've put into 4K video production, you're not even experiencing the best it can be?
I'm watching the 4K file, but that's a
yeah, no, you're right.
I've got 1080p monitor, so
no, that's all right, mate. You're all right. Port Adelaide.
Still looks good, though.
Port Adelaide. Sorry, mate.
Still looks good, though.
Yeah. I got a 4K monitor on my computer. I mean, I went out and I lashed out on a computer, cost near $4,000.
Yeah.
But I needed the processing power for 4K, and which it does. So I'm happy with that. And I've got a 4K monitor, all that sort of biz. So as I'm doing it, and then when I do it, I get the file and I chuck it on my TV. Man, just the difference, with 4K and the standard, it's massive.
Yeah.
Really big.
Yeah, I can edit 4K video on my iPad. It'll do that on the iPad. I've tried it. I don't do it as a rule. Normally, I just shoot in 1080p, but it will edit the 4K stuff.
Yeah. See, Rach has been a big fan of my Spark videos. I mean, I have too, mate. It's amazing what the little thing can do and what sort of footage you can pull off with it. It's fantastic. I did fly with the Spark yesterday, as I said earlier. So, it did its job where I needed it to do it because the Pro couldn't do it. It's all over the place, and just had to get the Spark out. I had that all charged up, ready to go, because I knew I would have needed it down in the down the river and the rainforest and the waterfall, etc. It's the only way to do it now.
Yeah.
It's the way to do that. What kind of computer do you have? I've got a Predator Orion 9000. It's basically a gaming computer. a high-end gaming computer with lots of processing power for graphics and all sorts of stuff. So that's what I chose to do my video rendering, and it does a really good job of it. If you're not mucking around with 4K, you don't need something like that.
No.
Yep. See you, Ari. Catch you later, mate. I'll have a chat to you, man. I'll have a chat to you. I'll give you a ring. But we'll definitely sort that that flight out over the burnt bit, mate. It'll be really interesting.
All right. Bye, Ari. Nice to see you here.
Heard of them, but I'm not into gaming. Yeah, I mean, that's what I say. You know, you don't need it if you're not looking for processing power. It's I mean, I've got a few games that I play on this, and there's just no digital, no nothing. They're brilliant, really fast PC, and they're running a different connection for the monitor. It's not a HDMI. It's a OP connection. I think it's OP. It's called output. Anyway, it's faster than HDMI.
Display quarter. Yeah.
DP. That's right. Yeah, it's faster than HDMI. So yeah. 4K videos and have a 4K screen, but can't do 4K gaming. Okay. There's a few reasons Apple Macs are good for editing videos. They're pretty quick. But the 4K video, 4K screen, but can't do gaming, there might be a few reasons for that. Depending on how your editing software is set up, whether it's using processing power, whether it's using RAM memory. If you've got good RAM in there, it won't need the processor, it won't need the speeds there. But if the games you are playing are more hard drive related and work more from your video card, and your video card's not up to scratch for that, then your game will be jittery and laggy and all sorts of stuff. But if your editing software, as I said, is 4K, it's not relying on your video card for that sort of power, then you can do your 4K. But a lot of games are relying on your video card, and well, I've got a good one in there, and that's where you'll find your games will benefit from having a good video card. My TV is 1080 3D. Be good if they had 3D drones. Well, let me think. Graphics cards. Yeah, like a VR type thing. That'd be awesome. I mean, they're doing the FPV stuff. Be good to see that on your telly. Oh, your graphics card's not good enough. Yeah, okay. That's what I said, yeah. Yes, but anyway, I've got to roll because I've actually got stuff to do. It's been like 2 hours. Can you believe that?
2 hours, 9 minutes and 14 seconds to be exact.
Wow, dude. I didn't expect this. I just chucked it on and whatever. Oh, dear. Well, thanks very much for everybody for popping in. That's been absolutely fantastic. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Andy, for coming in later. He'll be on his little nap now. So anyway, he'll get this later. And it's given me some great ideas of how to work it, mate. It's been really good.
That's a good program. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's great.
Everyone seems to like it.
Yeah. No, I'll use that again. That's for sure.
I'll get back to my judge duties I've been recording, and I've got a car race to watch after that. I think the V8 Touringcars are in New Zealand this weekend, so I'm recording that race too. So that's possibly on now, so I'll go and watch that as well. So
yeah. That's right. Didn't you say it was good flying weather? Anyway, I'll leave you with that. Thanks very much, everybody, once again, and have fun, and I'll see you soon.
Yep. Bye, everyone in chat.
Oh, Chris, you're still there. Have a good day, mate. Catch you later, buddy.
Bye, Chris. Bye, Rick. Bye, Nelly. I'll check out your site shortly and see see if I can pick up some good recipes.
See you, Thomas. Thomas Adams there too. See you, Rick. See you,
Yeah,
Race.
see you, Thomas. Yeah.
See you, Nelly. Thomas. See you, Chris. See you, Thomas. Yeah. All right. I think that covers it. All right. Take care, everyone. I'll catch everyone soon.
All right. All right. Catch you later, Matt. Thanks for having me on.
No worries, man. Anytime.
All righty.
See you, mate.
All right.
Bye bye.
Go on. See ya.